Yeah, there's
This
not.
guy's a
He's
clown.
gonna do what he wants. He's gonna do
This
what he
guy's a
wants.
clown, seriously.
Yeah.
This guy's a
Also, I've never been in a relationship with this many people before, and I have to tell you, it hurts a lot for everyone leaving all at once.
I would hate to date you if this is what you consider a relationship.
But
I don't think you're
the people that
understanding.
know
We're
me,
going to fucking
people that
leave
support me are
unless
going
you
to-
go.
to support me through anything in life, and I just want to take a moment.
Yeah,
to
your
thank
family, dude, and your
all
close
those
friends.
people out.
Yeah,
Say thank you very
guys,
much
I'm gonna say
for everything
good night,
you've done
guys.
for me, and
Been
I
real.
love.
This video is more than just how a server died. It is about how one person in power can destabilize the entire structure of an established community. But you're probably wondering, what the fuck happened? Well, let's begin. If you've seen anything on my channel from the past couple of weeks, you know I've been streaming on this server, Valheim Settlers. But this wasn't the original. This was the 2.0 version, because it had originally existed before, but also collapsed. A common theme. And even before the server started, there was already hints of a rotten core with the management team. Mainly just a complete lack of experience running a server and complete chaos when it comes to actually making defined rules for the server. Now there was some controversies here and there during the short runtime of this renewed server, but most of that really doesn't matter. It all really comes to a head on July 22nd, which was just 2 days ago as of recording. Now, for a majority of the day, really nothing happens. There was some little raid on the government from the Raiders, which, as you know, was a faction on the server. But besides that, there really wasn't anything of note for most of the entire day, and most of what I'm calling the Ragnarok of this server happens pretty late at night. And I was one of the only people on my entire faction up at the time. And one of the main reasons I even got on was because this all really started with a singular post from the man himself, the destroyer of the world, Cool Sauce. Hilarious name, I know. This man single-handedly disestablished the entire server. And now, before I get into what he actually did specifically, I must just say, this came as a complete shock to every single person on the server, even the admins. Cool Sauce had never really shown to be a sort of psychopath, really. But what heinous action could he have done to cause such a cataclysm in the server? Well, as I stated in my previous video, you should watch that. The way this server works is that we have different factions, and each faction has a ward, or a couple. These wards basically protect your entire base, making them unbreakable, so you have a nice safe space for your clan to build. Because otherwise any random joke could just come along and completely dismantle your entire building. These wards also prevent access from opening doors, opening chests, accessing most stuff, going through portals, that kind of thing. So it's pretty safe to say that the wards are pretty much the most important item on the server, as it protects your entire base from being raided and looted. But, for some unholy reason, Cool Sauce went completely rogue, went against every other admin who had no idea this was going to happen, and basically said this: wards have been disabled for 2 hours. Good luck. Oh, and on top of this, he also said there are no rules for the next 2 hours.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man.
And also, no one will be banned and no rule will be enforced for 2 hours. Now, pretty much immediately, there was some major pushback by admins and players alike, being like, there was no heads up. And also, one of the other admins, Azra, literally said it was only Cool Sauce and it was not talked about at all. And then something majorly unexpected happened. Literally every single person on the server at the time banded together to basically rip this guy a new one. Enjoy the following audio.
Either way, you know, I'm just here as a public servant for you guys, so y'all is. I'm gonna take it out.
Y'all all go vote on that poll that Azra set up, and we'll move from there
Holy shit.
based on what people want.
Fair enough.
Anything to say?
Yeah, cool
Oh.
sauce. You're here.
What up? Who's fucking shit up?
Nobody,
You.
nobody's fucking.
You.
Oh, you. Oh.
You did. You fucking did it. What do you mean?
I just let everyone else fuck shit up, and you guys are all banding together to not fuck shit up? That is a turn of events that I was not expecting.
Because we give a shit, dude. We're not a bunch of fucking grief.
This is a great coming together of the server. I think everyone has realized that the trust and the relationships they've built matter more than the items that are in the game. And the fact that all of you coalesced so quickly on a random Tuesday night is testament to that fact. I encourage you to continue doing what you're doing, and whatever course of action comes from it is probably the right one for all of you.
Dude, you're so cute. We don't trust you is the problem.
Do this.
You fucking
Execute cool sauce now. God, seize him.
You are bold,
Haven't seen
sir.
shit like this in fucking Life with Feudal got sold 3 times.
That is insane.
As you can see clearly, basically every single person on the server fucking despised him for doing this, and all the differing factions came together to fuck this guy over. It was beautiful, honestly.
Anyways, yeah, 3 times. Sometimes it takes 4 times to figure it out. I don't know. I'm trying my best.
No, you're not.
I don't agree with that. You just
Definitely not.
about and then dip.
Bro, it's okay to say that you crashed out. It's okay.
I don't know. I think we need a. I don't know. I think we need a whole new set of rules to use Mumble.
Are you guys voting? Are you guys voting that that we should turn board protection back on right now instead of waiting until midnight?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, we're talking about fucking playing on a server without you, cool sauce. Holy shit.
No fucking. If he's not gonna contribute anything like worthwhile to this conversation, can you like get fucking rid of him? Because his dumb voice is just
He's the
aggravating
owner.
in ways I can't even describe.
No,
Of the
he's not the
Discord?
owner.
No, he's not.
He's not. Bunch needs to boot Cool Sauce from Discord. He needs to be muted or
Get him out of here. So the culmination of all this, Cool Sauce was basically banned from the Discord, but not the game, as he was the owner of the server. Yeah. And funnily enough, he ended up crawling to me, of all people, in my little chapel.
You know, Seasons is great. If we wanted to do, like, for example, Hugo's Armory, that would be great, or Jude's equipment, you know. Those are good and fine and all, but especially whenever you talk about adding gear, pieces, even things meant to fill in the gaps, even if we're not going to do this as a PvP server, those are things that I think that need to be looked at, and if we do want to add them, they have to be examined to make sure that they're not going to break the game.
They would, yeah. Those games are like those mods are good because they're pretty benign.
What do I
as
do
far
with
as,
them,
like,
chat?
Using them, they're sometimes not 100% balanced per se, but that's
Absolutely,
why,
and that's
that's why you use creature loot control to up the.
We're telling Cool Sauce off. You rock.
You know, I rock and roll. Here,
The rocks are back.
Listen to my king, please. He's got things to say.
Yeah.
The glazing never stops. I was talking with Andrew, and it sounds like we're wanting to try the host that I use for my server out to see if it works. Now, the problem that we're going to run into is if you guys can't get your world.
Most of the remaining conversations were just about reforming into a new server, into 3.0 in the coming weeks. But while everyone else was talking, I was one of the last people in the server. Basically just staring out into the cold open forest, waiting for it to all end. And there's nothing really from this point on. Just the ramblings of a couple lunatics left in the server, as everyone else tries to pick up the pieces of the broken world. It's safe to say that most people were pretty tired at this point. It was already really late at night, And everyone was sort of just kind of numb, having to restart back from zero. And eventually, a new council of people was appointed to be the staff members, one of which being a very close person of mine from the mercenaries. And in 2 weeks from now, the new server will be made. So I guess, until then, let this be a lesson that all it takes is one person to ruin it all. But, see you next time.